My friends, what I am about to reveal will change your perception of reality forever. September 30th, 2025 will be the day that divides human history into before and after. On this date, an event of cosmic scale will occur, an event that ancient prophets wrote about in coded texts thousands of years ago. The universe is preparing to break the old energetic chains that have held humanity in a state of limited consciousness. Right now, as you listen to these words, the Earth's quantum field is beginning to vibrate at entirely new frequencies. Your body is already feeling these changes, a strange tingling in your fingertips, an unexplainable excitement in your chest, a feeling that the air has become denser, more charged with energy. This is not your imagination playing tricks on you. This is your nervous system tuning in to the approaching transformation of reality, a shift that will touch every living soul on the planet. The numerology of this date holds a powerful code of transformation. September 30th, 3 plus 0 equals 3, the number of creation and spiritual growth. The ninth month symbolizes the completion of an old cycle and readiness for a new beginning. And the year 2025, when added together, gives us a 9, the number of the master who has achieved the highest wisdom. When all these vibrations converge at a single point in time, gateways between dimensions swing open. But what's most astonishing is that the 30th day was chosen by the universe for a reason. Together, 3 and 0 form the infinite spiral of creation, where each turn elevates consciousness to a higher level. In recent weeks, many of you have noticed strange coincidences, repeating number sequences, and prophetic dreams so vivid that the line between sleep and reality blurs. These are all signs that your soul is preparing for the great transition. The astrological chart for September 30th is strikingly unique. On this day, the planets align in a configuration not seen for over 2,000 years. Pluto, the planet of global transformation, forms a perfect trine with Neptune in Pisces, opening channels between the material and spiritual worlds. Jupiter conjuncts Uranus, signifying a sudden expansion of consciousness and revolutionary breakthroughs in our understanding of reality. But most importantly, the Black Moon will activate humanity's ancient karmic programs for their final release. Mars in Scorpio gives this transformation incredible power and depth, allowing even the most deep-rooted limiting beliefs to be shattered. If you were born under a water or earth sign, these changes will affect you with particular intensity, unlocking abilities you never knew you possessed. Your body has already begun preparing for this event, even if your mind isn't yet aware of what's happening. In the last few days, you may have noticed changes in your sleep patterns, either insomnia or, conversely, unusual drowsiness during the day. This is your nervous system rewiring itself to operate in a new energetic range. Headaches, especially around the third eye and the back of the head, indicate the activation of dormant parts of the brain. Some of you feel a pulsation in your heart chakra. This is the opening of the channel of unconditional love, which will become the foundation for life in the new reality. Digestive issues with no medical explanation are linked to the clearing of accumulated emotional blocks from your solar plexus. Even changes in your appetite have a deep meaning. Your body is intuitively rejecting food that lowers your vibration and craving what supports higher frequencies. If you've noticed even a few of these signs, know that you are already in the process of transformation. Ancient civilizations knew about this day and prepared for it for millennia. The pyramids of Egypt, the temples of the Maya, the megaliths of Stonehenge, all contain encrypted messages about this very time. Atlantis wasn't destroyed by a catastrophe, but by a premature attempt to harness the very energies that are only now becoming available to humanity. The Lemurians retreated into parallel dimensions to await this moment and help humanity navigate the transformation successfully. For centuries, Tibetan monks have guarded texts describing the events that will unfold. Shamans on every continent have passed down knowledge of the great shift that will change the very nature of reality. The crystal skulls found across the globe hold information that is being activated in these very days. Even biblical prophecies and revelations from various religions speak of this time as a moment when the heavens will open and humanity will receive a new revelation. You are living in the most extraordinary time in the history of the planet. On September 30th at 3:17 a.m. Moscow time, a quantum leap in planetary consciousness will occur. At this moment, the Earth's magnetic field will undergo a radical change, affecting every living being. The Schumann resonance, the planet's fundamental frequency, will spike to levels never before recorded in human history. This will synchronize all life on Earth with a new cosmic rhythm. Your DNA, which until now has operated at only 20% of its potential, will begin to fully activate. Dormant sections of your genetic code will switch on, granting people abilities that once seemed like science fiction. The boundaries between consciousness and matter will become permeable, allowing thoughts to directly influence physical reality. Time will cease to flow linearly, opening access to information from the past and the future. Space will contract, allowing consciousness to travel instantly to any point in the universe. Every person will gain direct access to the planetary knowledge base. But not everyone is ready to embrace these changes. Those who cling to old fears, limitations, and negative beliefs may experience significant discomfort. Their consciousness will resist the new frequencies, creating an internal conflict between the desire to evolve and the fear of losing their familiar reality. That is why it is so crucial to begin preparing right now. The first thing you must do is release all the resentments you carry in your heart. Every unforgiven hurt creates an energy block that can obstruct the free flow of new energies through your being. Take inventory of all your relationships with parents, partners, children, colleagues, and friends. Mentally ask for forgiveness from everyone you may have hurt and forgive those who have caused you pain. This doesn't mean you should forget the lessons these situations taught you. It means releasing the emotional charge that keeps you tied to the past. Old traumas, fears, and insecurities must be healed to make way for new possibilities. Your home also needs an energetic preparation for the coming changes. The space you live in accumulates the energetic imprints of all the events, thoughts, and emotions that have occurred there. Perform a deep cleaning, not just physically, but energetically. Get rid of anything that carries negative memories or simply no longer brings you joy. Every item in your home should either be functional or evoke positive emotions. Pay special attention to your bedroom, the place where your consciousness is most open and receptive to subtle energies. Remove all electronic devices, mirrors facing the bed, and any images associated with negative experiences. Place plants with rounded leaves in the room. They harmonize energy and promote restful sleep. Amethyst or rose quartz crystals on your nightstand will help you tune in to frequencies of love and spiritual growth. Regularly air out the space and use natural scents. Lavender for calm, rosemary for clarity, and sandalwood for spiritual attunement. The most astounding change will affect your perception of money and material well-being. On September 30th, an energetic shift will occur in the planetary flows of abundance. The old programs of lack and limitation that have kept humanity in a state of survival for centuries will be dismantled. New channels of prosperity will open for those who are ready to receive them. But this requires a fundamental shift in your attitude toward money. Money is energy, a form of exchange between people. And like any energy, it flows where it meets the least resistance and the most gratitude. If your subconscious holds beliefs of unworthiness, contempt for money, or fear of financial responsibility, these blocks will obstruct the flow of abundance into your life. Start changing your beliefs about money today. Instead of thoughts of lack, cultivate gratitude for everything you already have. Imagine yourself surrounded by abundance. Feel the joy of being able to help others and realize your dreams. Money should be associated with freedom, creativity, and service to a higher purpose. Your relationships with people will also undergo a radical transformation after September 30th. As your consciousness vibrates at a higher frequency, you will begin to attract people who are on a similar level of spiritual development. Those who are not ready for growth and change will naturally drift out of your life. Don't try to hold on to them. This is a natural part of clearing your energetic field. The new people who enter your life won't be mere acquaintances, but souls with whom you have spiritual contracts for this incarnation. You will recognize them instantly, feeling a deep connection as if you've known them your whole life. These meetings will happen in the most unexpected places and circumstances. Be open to new connections, even if they seem unusual or strange. Every person who enters your life after the transformation will bring an important message or an opportunity for your further development. Family relationships will also change. Some close relatives may not understand your new interests and aspirations, while others may suddenly show a readiness for a spiritual quest. The creative abilities that have been dormant within you for years will burst forth with incredible power. After September 30th, every person will gain access to their unique creative gift. Some will discover a talent for painting or music. Others will awaken the writer or poet within, and still others will become masters of creating beauty in everyday life. This won't necessarily be tied to traditional forms of art. You might discover your genius in cooking, organizing spaces, communicating with animals or plants, healing, or teaching. The key is not to limit yourself by society's definition of creativity. Your soul will find a unique way to express itself in a form that brings you the most joy and benefits those around you. Start experimenting with different creative activities now. Draw, even if you never have before. Sing in the shower, dance to your favorite music, write poems or short stories. Don't judge the results, just allow the creative energy to flow through you. Every act of creation raises your vibration and prepares you to receive new opportunities. The most important thing to understand is this. September 30th is not the end of the old world, but the beginning of a new one. It is the day the universe gives humanity a chance to take a quantum leap in the evolution of consciousness. But this chance must be taken consciously and actively. Passively waiting for change to happen on its own will not work. Each person must make a choice to remain in the old paradigm of limitations and fear, or to step into a new reality of limitless possibilities. This choice is made not with words, but with daily actions, thoughts, and emotions. Every time you choose love over fear, creation over destruction, unity over separation, you are casting a vote for the new world. Every meditation, every prayer, every act of kindness creates a ripple effect that spreads across the entire planet. You are not just preparing for a personal transformation, you are participating in a planetary awakening. Your consciousness is connected to the consciousness of all other people on a subtle level, and your every spiritual advancement raises the collective level of humanity. The physical sensations you will experience in the coming days may be quite intense. Don't be alarmed if you feel vibrations in your body, especially along your spine and in your head. This is the activation of energy centers that have been dormant. Tingling in your limbs signifies an increased circulation of subtle energies through your meridians. The sensation of electric shocks in different parts of your body indicates the clearing of energy blocks. Temporary visual disturbances, flashes of light, colored spots, changes in color perception are related to the activation of the third eye and the expansion of your visible frequency range. Ringing in the ears, especially high-pitched sounds, means you are tuning in to new cosmic frequencies. Changes in your sense of taste and smell are linked to the heightened sensitivity of all your senses. If these symptoms become too intense, ground yourself. Walk barefoot on the earth, take a bath with sea salt, hug a tree. Remember, the transformation should be comfortable and safe for your physical body. From now until the end of October, your dreams will become especially meaningful and informative. Your subconscious will receive direct messages from the higher aspects of your soul about how best to navigate the upcoming changes. Be sure to write down all your dreams, even the ones that seem strange or nonsensical at first. They may contain important symbolic information about your life path. Lucid dreams, where you are aware that you are dreaming and can control what happens, will become much more frequent. Use these opportunities to heal traumas, get answers to important questions, and meet with your spiritual guides. Some dreams may turn out to be journeys to parallel realities or memories from past lives. Don't try to rationally analyze everything you see in your dreams. Trust your intuitive understanding of their meaning. Before you go to sleep, ask to receive the specific information you need for your spiritual growth at this moment. Place a glass of water by your bed and program it to help you remember your dreams. In the morning, drink the water and you will recall the details of your night visions. Meditation after September 30th will be a completely different experience. Where it once took time and effort to quiet your mind and enter a state of inner silence, it will now happen instantly. All you'll need to do is close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to plunge into an ocean of bliss and peace. In a meditative state, you will receive vivid visions, hear inner voices of wisdom, and feel the presence of your spiritual guides. Every meditation will become a journey into the infinite spaces of consciousness, where all the knowledge of the universe is accessible. You will be able to heal yourself and others at a distance, send love energy to any point on the planet, and communicate telepathically with like-minded people. Group meditations will gain special power. When several people with high vibrations unite their efforts, they create an energy field capable of transforming entire regions. Start practicing meditation now, even if you never have before. You don't need complex techniques. Just sit in silence, observe your breath, and allow your mind to settle. With each day of practice, you will sink deeper into a state of unity with all that is. After the global energy shift on September 30th, your ability to influence reality with the power of your thoughts will be magnified many times over. What once seemed like fantasy, manifesting desires, healing with intention, changing circumstances through focused attention, will become a natural part of your life. But with this power comes immense responsibility. Every thought, every emotion will leave an imprint on the quantum field and affect the world around you. Negative thoughts can create problems not only in your life, but in the lives of others. Therefore, it is critically important to learn to control your mental space. Start monitoring the quality of your thoughts right now. As soon as you notice a negative thought, fear, judgment, self-pity, envy, immediately replace it with its opposite. Instead of, "I can't do anything right," think, "I achieve my goals with ease." Instead of, "The world is cruel and unfair," think, "The universe supports me in all my endeavors." This practice will transform not only your inner state, but also the external circumstances of your life. Visualizing your desired outcomes will become a powerful tool for creating reality. Imagine in detail what you want to attract into your life, and be sure to infuse the image with feelings of joy and gratitude. The time is coming for each of you to embrace your true role in the grand design of the universe. It is no accident that you were born at this specific time. No coincidence that you are here, right now, listening to these words. Your soul chose this incarnation to participate in the planetary transformation and help guide humanity into a new era. Everyone has a unique mission that will become clear after September 30th. Some will become healers, working with the new energies. Some will discover technologies that will change how people live on Earth. Some will become teachers, helping others adapt to the new reality. Some will create art that inspires millions. But whatever your mission may be, it will always be connected to love and service for the greater good. Prepare for a life after September 30th that is far more vibrant, brilliant, and meaningful. Every day will bring new opportunities for growth, creativity, and service. You will realize that you truly have the power to change the world for the better, starting with the transformation of yourself. Trust the process, open your heart to new possibilities, and allow the universe to guide you through the greatest adventure in the history of human consciousness.